Songs, chants, and cheers. We love them, especially if you're teaching kindergarten, first, second, third grade. They work, they're fun, they're engaging. But where do you find them? In your own brain. Today, I am going to show you easy step-by-step process of making up your own songs, chants, and cheers. Are you ready? Let's go. Hi, my name is Angie, and I taught in the classroom for 25 years, and I made up a lot of songs, chants, and cheers to teach sight words to my students. Why? Because it was effective. It was easy. It stuck with them. There is something magical about a song, a chant, or a cheer that just gets stuck in your brain. I-L-I-K-E like shrimp. I-L-I-K-E like shrimp. I-L-I-K-E, L-I-K-E, L-I-K-E like shrimp. I had a dad at a conference say, I hate you. And I was like, why? And he said, I-L-I-K-E like shrimp. That's all we hear from my son. I said, well, he knows the word like then. He's like, yes, he does. He was, of course, kidding. But there's something magical about it. The kid was taking it home and sitting around singing the song, driving his parents crazy. You gotta love it. So how do you do this? How do you take a sight word and make it into a song, chant, and cheer? The first step is to pick a word. I know that seems simple, but when you pick a word, it needs to be a word that your students are having difficulty with. It's those words that you just can't really sound out. So pick the correct word. The second step is just to fiddle around with the word. Think about its rhythm when you spell it out. R-A-R-E-R. Think about maybe some tunes, some popular tunes or nursery rhymes that would go with that. A-R-E, A-R-E, A-R-E-R. I'm not loving it. It's not a popular tune, just what's in my head. Maybe a chant. A-R-E-R. I'm liking that. Okay, so fiddle around with it. Vary the pace of your voice. Vary the volume of your voice. And be thinking of an action. That's number 3. A-R-E-R. A-R-E-R. A-R-E-R-U. And then you think. Because a sentence is a really good thing to put with this as well, because you can do tons of activities later with this sentence. Are you happy? Are you sad? Now, how would a kid do it? How would a kid want to do it, right? Are you, and they would go nuts. Happy, happy, happy. And then they would be sad, sad, sad. Are you happy, happy, happy? Are you sad, sad, sad? Okay, so put an action to it. Pick the right word, find a rhythm, spell it out because you want it very visual, and put some movement to it, some hand claps, whatever. All right? Pretty simple. It doesn't have to be a Broadway production. In fact, the more simple you make it, the better. I-L-I-K-E like shrimp. And then we made books. I-L-I-K-E like cotton candy. I-L-I-K-E like cotton candy. I-L-I-K-E, L-I-K-E, L-I-K-E like cotton candy. And we made books, and they read it, and they wrote it, and it was fun. So the best time to teach these songs, chants, and cheers that I found in my teaching is like during morning message time.
Oh.
We would introduce our sight words. I would use them in a sentence. We would start practicing our song or our chant. Then I would have activities throughout the week that went with the song and chant, like a writing activity, I-L-I-K-E like shrimp, Or we'd be standing in line and I would say, okay, everybody, let's do our R chant. A, R, E, R. They loved it. It was a great little filler for those times that you didn't have anything for them. And you all know that if you leave a 6-year-old alone for 30 seconds, you have trouble. So these are super fun. So I hope that little process helps you to make fun sight word songs, chants, and cheers for your class. Remember to subscribe for more of these types of videos and hit the like button. If you want some songs, chants, and cheers that I did in my classroom, I-L-I-K-E, like shrimp, let me know and I will post some here on YouTube, just some short little ones that you can get kind of an idea of how to do it and some examples, because sometimes an example is really nice, especially when you're starting out. But be good to yourself. It doesn't have to be amazing. All right? Remember, the creator of the universe loves you, and I think you're pretty amazing too. Happy creating those songs, chants, and cheers. I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.